Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Listener as PA announcer as last night, and she loves her job. Put her down at the X. All right. Rosine's line getting the call today. Rosine out there with Hines. Yesterday, Hines and Hines were together. A little bit different off the draw. Steele will take the draw. Cycle back to D. Now backhand, throw it up to the middle. That's where the Bombers will take it and flex, try to move forward. Now we're going to have a scrum in front of the Steele net. Steele trying to just throw it. So here we go. Hines. Helps if I move the camera, doesn't it? We're back in the same rink, rink 2. We are here all weekend. We're here tonight as well. Steele will take it, throw it down to the back wall. That's where the Bombers will pick it up. Bombers coming to you out of Buffalo this morning. A little bit more of a little bit longer of a drive. Ricochet now across the middle. Hines trying to go over. That's 8. Held at the point. Initial hold. Now the Bomber is able to take it and go. So they're going to head back the other way. Yesterday we saw the speed of the Riveters kind of be the factor that took the scale in their favor with that tight 3-2 game. Wrap around a 10. Kick save out the middle. Now taken through the slot. Right up to the top. Nice little stretch pass. It's going to find Hines taking it down in the offensive zone. Near wall. Steele will opt for a 2-person D line change. Whereas Hines, Jarvinian, and Rosine will dump it. Now Rosine and Hines are off. And so we'll get some new forwards. Looks like Webster is out. Russell as well, right here in the mix. Russell coming off a good game last night. Being really strong and aggressive. So hopefully we can see that continue. Into the offensive zone. And we're going to get tagged for offside. So the Bombers will see a reset here. We'll come off for a face-off right in front of us. On the draw. Rodriguez and Hines out with her. Bombers will take the draw. They're going to push forward. Quick shot, wide right, hits the back wall down in the far corner. Rivers, backhand attempt, finds nothing but air. That's going to allow Russell to go the other way. Ooh, nice little stretch pass. Now tip forward in the offensive zone. Steele giving chase. Hines has it on her tape into the corner. Centering pass attempt, loose in front.
Good.
Little stick save by the Bomber goalie. Still loose in front. Right there. Girls trying to hammer it in. Loose in front. Swept to the side by the Bombers. Back to the middle. Can we hold? Nope, we can't. Ooh. Little line change there for the Bombers. Can't quite reel the puck in, so now we'll get thrown right here down in front of us. Bombers will take it and go. They're off to the races. Got some speed. Quick shot. Stick save to the back corner. Steel players getting caught up. That was Adrian's. Rivers just inside the blue line, all the way around the world. Quick shot. That's deflected. Wide open net. Loose. Machorak sweeps from her left to her right. Makes a nice save into the corner. Steele coming back out. That's Russell looking for a lane to get out of the zone. She finds it. Now looking to go all the way down into the offensive zone. Far corner. She'll take it. Throw it at the net. It's the side of the net. Bombers are able to take it. Throw it. Steele. Grab it off the side wall. Take it to the middle. Now that's where the Bombers will take it. Push it out of the zone. Then also catches, cycles, D to D. She's out there with Crosby again. They're going to keep that D pair together. So some mixing of the lines, but it looks like Crosby and Van Allsburg will stay together. Bombers take it from all the way behind the net and go the other way. Rosine off the bench tries to come in with a quick poke check. She can't connect, so Bombers get pushed all the way to the wall. Down behind with Chorak. It gets cycled into the near corner. Going to come up the wall, held at the point by the Bombers. Backhand attempt down the wall, picked up by Rosine, chip off the wall. Bombers can't hold the point. Rosine's going to come out. Rosine off to the races. Tries to dump and chase. Bombers able to deflect that and take it back. They're going to come back the other direction. We'll get a D line change. Right here in front of us. They'll dump it in.
Let's go.
We're going to go back the other way.
Get in there.
Just inside the blue line, chipped out. Bombers will have to reset. They're out, they clear. They're looking to turn and attack. Steele trying to push them back. Dancing in the blue line right here in the scrum. It was Letness pushing it over to the far side, chips off the wall. Now it's going to go all the way down to the offensive zone. Bombers will retreat. We'll get an icing call. Defensive zone draw to with Chorak's left. There we go. Puck is down. Steele will push that one forward right to the Bombers. So inside the blue line, they're going to load and fire. Doesn't make it through. They're going to have a battle for it. Bombers end up pushing it down to the corner. Steele take it down behind with Chorak, taking off the tape, knocked to the wall. Bombers to the top of the slot. They're going to try to turn and fire. Can't get that one through. Just inside the blue line. Steele pick it up. Far side. Letness. Ooh, knocked off her tape. Centering pass, top of the slot. Bombers can't capitalize. Steele going to come back the other way. Little chip pass forward. And so to Steele, quick shot. Nice glove save by the Bomber goalie.
Sorry, you're gonna hear us through your walls.
It's okay. Multiple kids in hockey. It's been a lot of years of hearing a lot of fans. It's okay.
Try to keep it PG.
Yeah, that's fine. Off the draw, Bomber's going to take it. They're going to push it up and out of the zone. Steele has to retreat. There you go. That's picked up by Adrian. She'll cycle over to the far side. Bombers take it off the tape, push it to the wall. ricochets off deep. Now we're fighting for it, just inside the blue line. Ooh, nice hold by the Bombers. They're able to dump it back down. Steele will pick it up. Steele just needs to get out of the zone here. Bombers backhand to the back wall. That's where it's picked up by the Steele. Steele looking, got that stretch pass, hit it. There we go. Now we're going to come up this near wall. Nice little thrown out to Russell. She had it, caught it at the red line. Trying to go. She had it pulled off from her. Nice back check by the Bombers. Cleared out of the zone. Bombers will take it. Adrian cycles. Hines takes it, tries to push it forward. Yeah, offsides. Germanian caught it and then lost it, pushed it behind her. So we'll get a face-off right here in front of us. 8:34 left in the first period. Neither team has found the back of the net, although both have had opportunities. All right, off the draw, Steele take it in the offensive zone, held right inside, top of the slot. That's actually going to make it down on net. Bomber goalie will cover, didn't like what she saw, so she'll freeze that puck. So we'll get an offensive zone draw. See what side they're going to go, far side. The draw, that's going to go to the Bombers. They'll take it and try to skate out, and then alternates the turn and burn. She's going to try to go to the left angle. Kick save with Chorak. Push to the middle. Still loose. We get a cover. Girls taking it from Wachorak. Now eventually Rosine will come out of the scrum with it. She'll try to backhand it to the middle. Bombers able to take that, turn back the other direction and go. And Allsburg knocks it over to the near wall. Off the half wall, our half wall. That's where the Bombers will take it, throw it down the corner. Steele will take it, opposite corner, now right to the middle of Rosine. Rosine tries to go outside. Sometimes she just needs to get her head down and run downhill. So trying to get fancy. Back wall, Bombers able to hold the zone. Steele take it, chip it off the near wall, held at the point, fired, pulled up. There you go, Steele able to get up and out of the zone, over the red line. Bombers back into the zone clean, right down the middle, top of the slot, right side, quick shot goal. Oops, wrong one. Chorak was tracking, Van Allsburg tried to push the attacker to the outside. Not enough though. And Bombers score first. This one, similar pattern to yesterday. See if the Steele can respond like yesterday. Off the draw, Steele, take it, chip forward, right here in front of us. Steele to the back wall. It's Elson Peter. She'll take it, tried to wrap it around the front, couldn't. Russell right there as well. She'll throw it to the middle. Nobody home. All three Steele forwards caught up on the far wall, so Russell knocks it back. Take a quick shot. That's going to go wide right. That was Seliger. Tried to just put it to the back of the net. Bombers on the wall. Can't hold at the point. Now Bombers going to come back the other way. Deflected. Now they're fighting for it. Ends up just pushing forward. Stick to the back wall by Wachorak. Bombers try to throw it in the corner. Steele able to take it. Throw it up just inside the blue line. Held at the point. Quick shot. Ooh, deflected off a Steele player. Wachorak tracking that one. Saw the shot coming a mile away, but that was, I believe, Letnetz went off her boot. Down behind the net, Bombers wrap around attempt off their own player. Guys doesn't make it on net, so they'll throw it down in the corner. Up to the point, held by the Bombers. Loading. Quick little pass at the top of the slot. Steele will take the turnover, try to go back the other way. Ooh. Come on, girls. Here we go. Far side in the corner. Picks it up. Here we go. Russell trying to get downhill. She'll take it and go. Giving chase. Bombers are going to get there first. They'll take it and go. Steele opting for a four-person line change after Russell takes it deep. She'll take a quick shot and get it on net. Go up save. Goes to the back wall. Ooh, loose in front. Right there, Rosine had a quick shot opportunity, good cover and a save. Rosine muscled that one off the stick, then got a quick shot opportunity. Goalie able to cover. going to face off to the Bomber goalie, right? Hines on the draw out there with Rosine.
I just told everything.
Off the draw, loose in front. Quick shot, deflected, way too many bodies and sticks in the way. Chipped off the wall. Bombers are going to try to go the opposite direction. They're off to the races. Adrian's pushing him to the outside. Shot goes. I don't know that would have been on net. Wichorak opts to glove save that one and cause the freeze. So we'll go to her right for the defensive zone draw. Hines on the draw. She'll push it forward. Bombers will take it. We're going to get a whistle away from the puck. Too many men. Or rather, too many skaters would be the call. Ooh, right off the draw, quick shot, deflected, 6 save into the far corner. Bombers turn fire. Skater went down, didn't get mustered on that one, so that'll push it to the far wall. Rosine trying to push up with Hines. Hines will chip off the wall. Hines and Rosine leading the charge. They're down in the offensive zone. Hines trying to just backhand it to the middle. Floats down to the back wall. Rosine will have to give chase. Picks it up in the near corner. She'll fire all the way across. Not sure where she was trying to go with that one. Nobody home. Adrian's will pick it up. Cycle back up. Right here in front. That was Webster moving it forward. Tried to find a streaking Jarvinian and just couldn't quite connect. Now we're battling for it. Nice little cycle out forward. Girls starting to figure out the passing thing. We saw that yesterday just as the game went along. Kind of kept getting better. Still definitely the larger size team. A lot of 3rd and 4th graders on this Bomber team. Talking to a Bomber parent. But again, it's similar to yesterday. Speed definitely being the one thing that this team has over the Steel. All our shot opportunities have come from scrums in front of the net, just being bigger bodies, trying to put that work in, hammer them in. We'll see if we can capitalize on that and use that. Steal off the draw, win the draw. That was Crosby holding onto that one a long time. Tried to then fire it up the middle, and the Bombers able to take it, hold it in the zone. Backhand attempt by Hines, clears. Bombers need to clear the zone. And it's going to be offsides. Ben Alsberg softly throws that one forward. Not sure what she was doing there. So, offsides is the call. We'll get a draw right here down in front of us. Off the draw, Bombers dump it down in the offensive zone. Now give chase. Picked up by the Steel, cycled down behind Wichorak. Near corner. Up by the Steel, out across the middle, tipped up and out of the zone. But Bombers pull possession right here at the red line. Steel giving chase though. That's Russell and Hines. Russell knocking out the tape. She's going to go downhill now into the offensive zone. Far side, Bombers, back check, nice job. Russell fighting for it. Boy, those two just back and forth, back and forth. She tried to throw it to the net, got deflected by the Bombers. They'll take it, now pulled off the tape. Centering pass attempt, sticked away. Bomber goalie getting help from number 14 there. Knocked away 3 attempts to center the puck. We got all 3 Steel players in the same pile. Again, just spacing being a little bit of an issue. They're trying to get into the middle of the net, but nobody would have been there to take it anyway. Steel holding the zone. They're going to push it now again to the back wall. Hines, Russell, and Rodriguez. Bombers able to clear. Now they will push back in. That's Rodriguez giving chase. Comes off the wall high. Then Alsberg will take it, wait for Steel to clear, then dump it back in. Russell back down the middle. Right there. Can't quite reel that one in, so she'll try to throw it to the middle. It's loose in front. Oh no, deflected. You know, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. That one came across the middle. A goalie came out, clearly saw it, got under her and off her own skate into the net. So a little puck luck for the Steel, ties this one at 1-1. Off the draw, Bombers will take it. Backhand up to their right winger. corner. You can't reel that one in, so the Steel able to take it, try to turn the other direction. Big slapper from the red line, ends up deep in the offensive zone. Picked up by Hines. She'll throw this one at net. Foul stick save, but it's loose in front. Again, Steel just trying to clog up those lanes. They have the size, the Bombers have the speed. We'll see which one ends up on top here in this one. Chip off the wall. Hines can't quite reel that one in. Knocked back in then. That's Seliger. Seliger throws it to the back wall. Goalie looking at that one, monitoring. Bombers, far side. Dancing around the zebra. He doesn't get out of the way. And Bombers will take this one. They're going to say tip, no icing. Steel needs to get there. That was Letness throwing it up to the blue line. Held now. Fired to the middle. Knocked away to the side again. Steel trying to climb up out of the zone. Bombers holding. Fired from just inside the blue line. A couple tips. Right to the slot. And that one's going to leak out. Ooh, Steel, McKenzie wanting to take that one and go. Or, yeah. And couldn't quite get there. There we go. Hines calling for that one. She wants to go. She's feeling it. She's got some speed. She got it all the way to the back wall. Back check was there. Still she manages to retain possession. She's got Elzen Peter floating high on the top of the slot. Ooh, little shot attempt there. Unfortunately, just overshot it. I believe that was Jarvinian. Had a good opportunity. Just lifted her stick and strike one. So here we are, back in the corner. Get out of there, girls. Come on. Nice shot by the Bomber point. Deflected. Now Steel pushing back the other way. So a lot of back and forth here to finish out this first period. A little under 10 left. It's going to do it for this one. So we'll go into the first intermission. Tied 1-1. We'll catch you back here for the second. Here we go. Both teams getting pearls of wisdom from their coaches. Coming out, ready to start this second period. Goalies have switched sides. Steel now skating right to left on your screens. Here we go. Russell out in the draw. He's out there with CC and that's Rosine and Jarvinian. Steel will take the draw, try to backhand it forward. Ends up with Ben Alford. She'll cycle it forward. Steel dump and chase into the offensive zone. Here we go. Russell. Aggressive. Ooh, a little misplay by the Bombers. Allow it in front. Goalie trying to cover. Can't quite get a glove on it. Gets swiped away to the near corner. That's where the Bombers will take it. Nice stretch pass by the Bombers all the way up and out. Van Alford needs to move. And we're going to get icing. So, all the way back to the other side. The offensive zone draw. I don't think Van Alford realized she had someone hot in pursuit. Bombers just about picked that one up. I went ahead of 1-on-none. offensive zone draw to the Bomber goalie right. Hines on the draw. Ooh, nice backhand right to Steele. Quick shot, deflected off the stick of a defender. Doesn't make it on net. Can't be held at the point. Then also will take it. Cycle. She's coming all the way here to the near side. Finds Hines. Hines looking to enter the zone. She'll chip it in. Bombers right there though. Nice job. It's tough to see. Got a tough angle here along this near wall. Down in the corner. Steele try to center. Bombers getting lots of sticks in the way, so that gets knocked down, doesn't make it on net. Let's see if Steele can get another opportunity here. A little chip up, nice glove save by the Bomber goalie.
What's happening?
Here we go, far side. Steele coaches watching closely. Offensive zone draw in front of the Steele bench, or rather Steele bench side. Off the draw, that'll go to Steele. They're going to backhand this one down in the corner. Bombers try to throw it right back up. Bombers have the puck. Looks like they're going to try to skate it out, and they do. Contested, but the Bombers able to kind of push through. She's got some speed. Now Steele able to take it on the back check, force the turnover, and go back the other direction. That was Hines. She ran into two Bombers right in front of the Steele bench and was relieved of the puck. Now we're fighting for it. Back and forth. No clear possession here. Up to the point. Held by Steele. Fired down. Bombers will take it and go. That was Letness. Still holding. Nice job, Letness. Two consecutive holds there back to back while the Bombers push out. That defensive stand there on the blue line allows the Steele to maybe get another opportunity here. Girls kind of clustered up just inside the blue line. And spacing, something that you need to continue to work on. Up to the back wall, wraps all the way around near side. Hines and Stifter giving chase. That's going to come all the way down, and we're going to get icing. All right. Steele will opt for a full 5-person line change. Rosine back to the bench. Hines and Jarvinian off as well. And then Hines and Letness off as your D pair. So we'll get a whole new squad. Adrians and Webster as your D pair. Russell, Elson, Peter, and I can't see down here in the near wall who their line mate is. Seliger, I believe. Yep. Off the draw, Steele takes a quick shot. That's wide left, hits the back wall, wraps all the way around. Bombers trying to tie it up on that far wall. Pops out. Steele can't hold at the point. Tip. There you go. Adrians tries to clear out his own. She does. Just trying to keep it out. We need to clear a little bit further. Bombers with some speed right here on the line, so I want to be careful not to let them get behind us. Back wall. Oof, it's dangerous positioning there. We saw one of those goals yesterday pop up from the back wall and just kind of sit on the corner. So I don't like those. Ooh, overskated. Adrian's had it on her tape and then just kind of lost it. Bombers try to center. Goes all the way to the top just inside the blue line. Held. Charging Russell, able to knock it out of the zone. Bombers retreat, collect. Just inside. They'll just dump and chase off the tape of Steele, deflect in front of the net, now thrown forward. Unfortunately, right to the top of the slot to a charging Bomber. Sticked away to the side after the shot attempt. Girls getting a little sloppy with their passes here. This is the Bomber squad we saw at the start the first. Just lots of commitment to getting it in front of the net. Steele not able to sweep the puck to the sides or clear the zone. Interesting choice point for left D, skating all the way down, taking a shot from the opposite corner. Steele not able to capitalize with nobody up on the blue line and clear the puck. Quick shot, loose in front, doesn't make it on net. Steele able to stick it away to the side here. 11 minutes left in the second period. Now Steele finally able to clear the zone. So we'll get a breather. A few of the girls will skate off for a line change. Elson Peters off, Adrians is off, Webster is off. Full change here. Rosine in off the bench, got a little bit on her tape. That's when the Bombers took it from her. Fennels were getting 8 shades of turned around as that Bomber just blew her doors off. All the way to the back wall. Steele will pick it up. Far side, looking. Now they're going to come to the inside. One Skylar Crosby. She was looking to go coast to coast. Now she'll backhand into the zone. Now she'll turn and remember, oh yeah, I'm a defenseman. Just inside the blue line, held by Rosine. She'll turn and try to fire from the blue line. Picked up easily by a bomber, and they'll turn and go the other way. Centering pass attempt. Oh, two Steel players just crash into one another. Come on. Girls, get up. That was Hines and Webster just doing a slow motion crash into each other, and then they both laid there for a while, leaving the slot wide open with two bombers. They could not get the shot off though, so no harm, no foul. Centering pass attempt, intercepted, taken back the other way. Hines over the red line, she's into the offensive zone. She's being pushed aside. She'll manage a quick shot, loose in front. Oh, Rosine needs to crash harder. Right there, Rosine, quick shot. Crosby Van Allsburg back on D.
Come on, girl, come on!
Player trying to push her person to the outside. Now, quick shot right off the shinny of Crosby. That one didn't feel good. But she took that one to the team. Beautiful pass by Rosine to the far side, finding Hines streaking into the offensive zone. Rosine following. Nope, she's skating off for a line change. So that leaves McKenzie down there by herself. Now Jarvinian down in to help. We're going to get a partial line change pulled off the tape. Steele not willing to let this one get out of the zone just yet. And now the Bombers are turning. They're going to go back the other way. They've got speed. Steele, oh my goodness, big burst of speed. Quick shot, a goal. Too much speed. Steele D getting caught sleeping. And kind of an odd shot, went right up and over the shoulder. We saw one of those yesterday. Chorak tracking it correctly, making the seal, turn the body, and doing all the right things. Just quick shot right up over the shoulder. Nice shot. Russell out of the draw. It's almost identical to yesterday's game. Just back and forth. 8:36 left in the second. Steele just inside the blue line. That was Stifter opting to dump it down. Stifter holding just inside. Can't hold that time. This one should be icing. And it's going to be. So it's going to come back the other way. See Coach Rosine working the D-door, talking to the girls, pointing at things down the D-zone. Quick shot right off the draw. Nice kick save by the Bomber goalie. One thing we really appreciate about all our coaches, but Coach Rosine not wasting an opportunity. Go backhand attempt, cover save. The girls are on the bench. He's in their ear. Let them know what they did well and what they can work on. Big happy birthday shout out to Coach Rosine on his birthday. Spending it with the gals on the ice. You know, if you ask him, he'd tell you that's a great way to spend a birthday. Off the draw, Steele will manage to take a quick shot. That's going to go wide right. Stick to the back wall. Bombers trying to clear the zone. Steele take it, try to throw it to the middle. Deflected down. Now it's loose. Russell backhands it towards the middle. Nobody home for the steal, so that's going to come all the way across. Far side, picked up by Hines. She'll throw it to the middle. Russell, quick shot. Oof. Goalie was screened, but just kind of by instinct moved to that side and barely got a stick on that one. Loose in front, backhand, still there. Come on, girls. Oh, wow, there it is. Boy. I don't know if I'm going to get to that replay in time. So again, that's what the Steel has to do. They are not going to outskate these girls. They got to just hammer it in front of the net and kind of clog up lanes. Multiple attempts. Goalie doing everything she can. Defensive team for the Bombers not sweeping that puck out, so we'll take it. So knotted up at twos. Same script we saw yesterday's game. All right, 7 minutes left. Down in front, loose, all the way across. Bombers can't capitalize on that one. Across the middle, all the way around the world. She's looking, trying to go right down the slot. Quick shot. We're going to get a cover and a save. Is off. I didn't see who came out as a replacement, but there we go. Steel have their lineup out on the ice. Hines down, ready for the draw. It's going to go to Steel. Elson Peter tries to throw it up the wall, held by the Bombers. Now picked up by McKenzie. She's off to the races. Boy, she's got to hustle. Quick shot, knocked down by the glove, loose in front. Bomber D backing it in the goalie so she can freeze and cover. Offensive zone drop, far side. Puck is down. Right to the middle. Elson Peter had her stick tied up with the Bombers, so didn't get a shot off. Now the Bombers are up and out of the zone. A little too much fancy dancing there. Couldn't quite get that one all the way down. Knocked off the tape. A little back and forth. Steel trying to take it across the middle. That'll float out of the zone. The Bombers are going to retreat and collect. Now they'll throw it forward. There they clear. Now it's knocked away again. I'm going to say icing. Yep. I didn't think anybody touched that one. So we'll go to the opposite corner for a blurry, fuzzy face-off as the camera attempts to focus on the crack in between the glass here. We'll take the goalie out of the view and see if we can't clear up your view. Draw goes to Minnesota Steel. Nice draw win by Russell. He's going to take that one, push it forward to Germanian, who does not give up on that one. Nice job. Quick shot. Knocked down by the goalie, then swept away by Bomber D. Up to the blue line, held by Van Allsburg. She'll try to throw that one out. Gets behind her. Crosby over to cover. She's looking to cycle. Comes near side. Puck right down here in front. Bombers able to get there first, though. They're going to push deep in the offensive zone down the corner. Claire knocks it off the tape. We've got 3 Bombers right here on the near side. And that's up and out. Way offsides. Come on, girls. Becca Jane, what are you doing? Break out Becca's middle name there. A little soft pass up to the blue line. While the Bombers were being forced to clear the zone, we had a good opportunity for a good hard stretch pass to push that one forward. And missed that. Bombers able to take it and go back in the zone. Van Allsburg far side. Now she'll come to the middle. She finds Rodriguez. Rodriguez takes it, backhands it down in the offensive zone. Picked up. Quick shot. Stick save down in front. That gets popped up. Steel getting caught flat-footed on a line change. Crosby and Van Allsburg went off. That allowed the Bombers to come back all the way. Nice save by Wachorak. She'll grab that one under the elbow and drop it down in front of her. .51 left in this one, 2-2 in the second period. Puck is down, shoots to the middle. Neither team able to control that one. Far wall. Stifter has it on the tape. That's going to come up and out of the zone. Hines right there. She'll backhand this one forward, and we're going to get another icing call. So back down to the defensive zone we go. Far side looks like. That's going to go to the Steel. Picked up by Hines. Hines, and Rosine as your forward line currently out on the ice. Hines takes it all the way, backhands it up and out. That's going to get picked up by her sister. She'll try to get it on net. Stick save covered. full line change. To go offensive zone draw. Adrian's out there. Off the draw. Steele tried to get a quick shot, pulled off from behind. Now held just inside the zone. Elson Peter looking. She'll get this one on net. Stick save and another cover. The draw up to the point, held, quick shot inside. Adrian's doesn't quite get it on net. Too many sticks and bodies in the way. Now the Bomber is able to take it. They got some wheels. They're trying to go back the other direction. Quick shot, kick save, batted over to the far wall, picked up by the Steele. Stretch pass finds Russell. Russell up and out of the zone. Russell, she'll look to dump down in the zone. Gets deflected. Bounce to the back wall. Bombers will pick it up. Elson Peter right there. Sellinger in the mix as well. Sellinger far side. Bombers trying to come through with some speed, pick it up, and they do. So they'll backhand it up and out of the zone. That's Adrian's retreating. Now she'll turn, look to get it up ice. Elson Peter forward to Russell. Russell backhands it up over to Gervinian. Webster. Webster. Quick shot right in front. Goal! Job. So again, Steele just bum rushing the net. 3 players right in front. Goalie made a nice initial save and then popped in the rebound. So Steele taking their first lead of the day. Again, almost the exact same script. 3 minutes left on this one. The draw, Bombers will take it, push it forward, push back by Van Allsburg. Steele down in the offensive zone. Another quick one, shot, that's going to go wide. Doesn't make it quite on net, all the way to the far corner, up the wall. Bombers looking to exit the zone. There you go. Bombers pushing back the other way. This is where they get their scoring opportunities. They just use speed. A little quick 180, backhand attempt. Van Allsburg swipes that one away to the side of the wall. Up and out of the zone. So both teams have really leaned into what their bread and butter is. We're going to get a loose in front. There you go. Knocked out of the zone by Crosby. Sorry, they do PA announcements and they're loud. I don't know if you can hear them, but they get loud. Kind of got to stop talking here. Van Allsburg clears the zone, pushes it forward. Oh, Bomber. Can we get there? We'll get a quick shot. Hines, tries to get the goalie to commit. Beautiful job by the goalie. Wraparound attempt incoming. Defenseman goes down. We're going to get a whistle. Kind of got hung up on the back of the net. Really good save there by the Bomber goalie. Hines, nice job taking it. That'll be the goalie's left to right. Slid across, made the initial kick save, and then a quick follow-up rebound attempt. Stick to the back wall. So their goalie earning her paycheck today. Steele win the draw, hold the offensive zone. Russell right there on the wall with Rosine. Bombers trying to clear. Held just inside by Stifter. Stifter down to Russell. Russell, a quick shot. It's going to go wide right, float across. Hines will pick it up in the far corner. She'll try to throw it to the middle. 2 Bombers right there to clog up the lane. That shot does not get through. We've seen this. Those Bomber forwards love to charge at our defensemen as they're trying to get it down into the zone. And then we've seen a couple where the D-line will shoot. It'll, by the time they've charged, it'll hit the charging attacker, and they are off to the races at that point. Rosine overskates, wanted to turn and fire a shot. She does not get that one off. And we're back here on the near wall. Under a minute left in the second period. Just got a big scrum down the pile. 8 skaters over there. Now they spread out a little bit. Far wall. Bombers will take it. Ooh, held just inside the blue line. That was Letness on the initial hold. Then the Bombers get past her. Boy, she's got to watch out. Oh, just a gaff there by Minnesota Steel. Quick shot. Nice save. Another one. Unfortunate. Just a mental lapse, playing with the puck in her feet. 2 Bombers just pressuring. Lost it. Initial save made by Wachorak. Dropped it down in front. No D there to help sweep that one out, and they hammer it home. Off the draw. Steel will take it, try to push forward. Ends up with a bomber. Now we're back down in the offensive zone. Back wall. Elson, Peter, Seliger right there. That's going to do it for this one. And that's going to do it for the second. We are going to go silent. We'll see you back here to start the third. Here we go. Back to start the third. Hines, Seliger, and Elsenpeter out there's your forward line. We're going to start the third with Adrians and Webster. Out there's your D pair. Bombers take the drop, push forward, push back by the Steel. So the Bombers will collect. We're kind of just ping-ponging it back and forth. Steel will drop it down into the offensive zone momentarily, but so the Bombers will take it. We're just back and forth. Push to the back wall. Nobody really has possession here. Across the middle, Steel need to get out of each other's way. My goodness, quick shot by Hines, and we're going to get a cover and a save. Change for the Steel. Then Alfred, Crosby. Out there's your deep pair. Rodriguez, Russell, and Gervinian.
Go right there!
Boy, again, Steel D just getting their doors blown off. So after the quick shot attempt, nice pad save made to the back wall. Steel will throw it all the way down. Bombers retreat, collect, now pull. They're going to move down into their offensive zone. Try to throw it to the middle. Then Alfred gets tape on that one, pops it up near wall. Stretch pass to the middle. Held initially by the Bombers. Now it's going to go back the other way. Gervinian off to the races. Bombers are going to get there first. They'll throw it to the wall. That's where Gervinian will pick it up. She'll throw it down to the middle. Oh, wow, nice try. Good pass. Just could not get reeled in. Rodriguez following up on the backside there. And unfortunately, that opportunity goes unused. Rodriguez tipping it to the middle. She was trying to find Gervinian, I believe. Oh no. Elsenpeter, or excuse me, Letness, right at the blue line, had it lined up, didn't hold. Just about gave the Bombers a breakaway. Thankfully, the Bombers couldn't capitalize on that either. So here we go, into the inside. That's Stifter. Up out of the zone, all the way down into the offensive zone. Now she's going to try to softly tap it to the middle, and she ends up losing that one. Going to come up the wall here. Hines into the mix. She's going to try to jam up those two bombers. Relieve them with the puck. Comes to the middle, ends up on the tape with Russell. She'll turn, quick shot, gets deflected off the tape of a bomber, so it goes to the back wall, puck's high. Held initially there. That was Stifter sneaking in. Nice job. Quick shot. It's going to hit the side of the net and go to the back wall. Rosine forces the shot up. This time, Letness trying to hold the zone. Rosine throws it down to the middle. It's in front. Still loose. Goalie tried to come out and cover. Inadvertently popped it to the back wall. Steele trying to put a push on here. Lots of work in front of the net. I don't know that we've actually gotten a shot off on this yet, though. Rosine backhands it up, ends up top of the zone. Quick shot. Stifter, fire. She'll turn. Ooh, nice strong shot. Loose in front. Two beautiful saves there by the Bomber goalie. She's getting those pads down, making a steal. So 2 pad saves. Up inside the line, that's Stifter. She'll throw it right back down on net. CC, quick shot. Oh, beautiful, hard shot by Rosine. Bombers just having a hard time clearing the zone. Russell backhands it to the back wall. Russell's going to skate off, opting for a line change in the mix of this strong push by the Steel. That's going to get Hines in, and she's charging, can't quite hold the zone. Bombers are going to do some line changing here with the opportunity. So all the way down behind with Chorak. We're going to come up the other way, 3-3 with 11 minutes left in this third period. This outside, Hines gets it. She's off to the races. In the zone clean. Boy, 3 Bombers just right on her. Strong back check. But Hines connection pushing down in the zone. Both girls playing really aggressive right now. Oh, beautiful centering pass attempt. Hines trying to find her sister. Can't. McKenzie had gotten jammed up. Held inside the line. Come on, Webster. Nice job. She throws this one down. Bombers trying to stay out of the zone. Savannah, ooh, really wanted a quick shot. 2 players got their bell rung. Hines takes a shot. That goes wide left, hits the back wall into the corner. Picked up by the Steel. They're going to turn. Backhanded down the middle by McKenzie. Through the slot. That's where the Bombers will take it. They're going to go back the other direction now. Loose in front with Chorak not covering. That floats to the wall. And that's going to go up and out. That should be icing, I would think. Nope, they're going to say no. Bombers will take it. Quick shot. Little gaff there by the Bombers, putting it in front of their own net. Steele trying to capitalize. That was Selinger. She tried to get a shot, got her stick lifted. So Bombers escaped that little mental error. No shot attempt by the Steel. Bombers definitely picked that one from the pile, pushed it in the offensive zone. Adrians will take it, swing down behind her own goalie. Oh, now quick 180 back the other way. She's just doing too much dancing. Move the puck, my friend. Too much dancing, and ends up coming off her tape right in front, sticked away by Wachorak. Now it's up to the blue line, and that's Russell who's just going to skate it up and out. She bodies her way by 1. She'll try to take an angle, quick shot right into the glove of the Bomber goalie. Not a problem for her, so we're going to get a freeze and an offensive zone draw to the goalie's right. The drop, Bombers will take it and go.
Use the board, let's go!
Steele trying to just keep her push to the outside. She ends up losing an edge. Puck is down. Up far wall. Bombers try to throw it to the middle. Steele pushes it back to the wall. Bombers back to the middle. Back in attempt right down the slot. Doesn't make it through. So now we're here in the near wall. Bombers trying to throw it to the middle. Steele looking to just get out of the zone. Lots of tipped deflections. There we go. Cycle all the way at far side. That's going to give Russell some daylight. Bombers quick though, so they're going to get back. 4 Bombers back in the zone with Russell before any Steele players can capitalize and get down there. Jarvinian, Russell, back wall. Van Allsburg skates off. Crosby stays on. So now we've got Crosby and who came out? Letness as your deep pair. Bombers looking. They take it deep in the zone before taking that shot from the red line. Not a high percentage shot, but you never know. Just throw it on net. Good things happen. Face off to Chorak's right, 7:57 left in the third period, tied 3-3. Buffalo Bombers, Minnesota Steel out of Waconia. Off the draw, Bombers trying to take a quick shot, gets tied up in their own sticks, and that is going to float up just inside the blue line. Now they'll dump it back down, top of the slot. Bombers opportunity. Nope, they can't capitalize. They do take a shot wide left back wall into the near corner. That's where Steele will pick it up. Jarvinian swoops to the inside, and then it floats off for tape. That's up and out. Bombers are going to have to clear. They are finally out of the zone. McKenzie trying to push forward. Boy, just a scrum that allows Jarvinian to sneak through. Stick right in her feet. Oh my goodness, quick shot. Bombers take that one, go the opposite way. Again, just the speed proven to be too much. Knocked off the tape by Russell. She's got that much longer wingspan. Good 3-4 inches taller than that attacking player, so thankfully she's able to get her stick around, knock that away without getting called for a trip. Steele up and out of the zone. Knocked down into the ref's legs. Hines was looking to take that one and go. Bombers throw it back down into the zone, dump and chase. That was Elzen Peter, I believe. Oh, Letness, excuse me. Trying to find Rodriguez. Quick shot, just inside the blue line, kick save, not on net. Loose, Steele, girls, go get that. Everyone just kind of standing around watching the puck, assuming somebody else was going to get it. Yikes. A little miscommunication there. Bomber attacker just going, well, if you guys aren't going to go get it, I'll swoop in there, take a quick shot on net, forcing Chorak to cover. Draw, Steele will take this one, cycle back to D. D tries to push forward, puts it right into the stick of a Bomber, and so now we're fighting for it down in the corner. Squirts out to the middle, now picked up by the Steele, knocked to the back wall. Throw it up the far side. That's going to find Hines. Hines loses it in her feet. Still manages to push it up and out of the zone. Come on, girls. Seliger and Hines trying to figure something out here, get something going, get going the right direction. Webster skates in, pulls the puck. She'll try to dump it down in the offensive zone. Bombers meet her on the wall, and they take the puck from her. Steele holds right here at top of the slot. Can we get a quick shot? Nope. Adrians couldn't quite settle that puck. So no shot off there. Other way, Bombers up out of the zone. Oh my goodness, girls, you gotta go. Here we go. Chorak's got to come up big. Quick shot. Kick save into the corner. Another shot opportunity for the Bombers. They take 2 quick ones. Second ends up in the glove of Chorak for a freeze with 5:12. And that is the bread and butter for the Bombers, just using that speed, getting behind the defenseman. That was a 2-on-none. Draw. Who wants it? Bombers come away with it. Load and fire from the point. Gets picked up by the Steele. Jarvinian trying to skate up and out of the zone. Knocked off the tape. Floats back down into the defensive zone. Pulled by the Steel. Now back by the Bombers. Top of the slot. Nobody can just pull this one in. Finally, Steel able to exit the zone. Bombers retreat. Now cycle it forward. Nice little chip pass forward. Pulled off from behind. That was Elsenpeter. Right here in the near wall. Up to the Bomber point. A little fancy dancing. She's able to hold, retain, just trying to go all the way down to the net. Can't quite get there. Throws it across the middle. To the back wall. Crosby into the mix. She'll backhand this one forward. Steel, far side. Bombers able to get in the zone and hold. Just can't get out. There you go, Steel having on the tape, looking to skate downhill. Off to the races, this is Claire Crosby. Right before she can take a shot, that gets lifted off her tape from behind. Under 4 minutes left in this third period. Right in front, quick shot, that's going to be a kick save, far side. Backhand attempt to the middle. Steel trying to just make something happen. Can we hold? Come on, girls, just hammer it down. Help. Stifter. Nice little hold pulling that one from the... Oh, come on, girls.
Come on, sis, get it!
There you go. That was Letness managing to get it over to her defensive pair to drop it in the zone. Those were those dangerous ones. If she hadn't made that pass, they'd have been off to the races for sure. So 3:13 left in this one. Now we're down mixed up in the far corner. Quick shot by Jarvinian right in the middle, and we're going to get a cover and a freeze. Scarlett Jarvinian playing really aggressive today, and I'm here for it. I unofficially, I bet she has about 5 shots on net. Good quality shots. She's really getting after it today. Russell in the draw. That's going to go to the middle. Quick shot. Here we go. Pumped down by, that was Letness. Not a lot of muster in that one. Still manages to get at the back wall.
Come on, sis!
Here's where we got to go. Turn, girls. You got to turn. Knocked off the tape. Steel able to hold the zone. 2:50 left in this one. Steel looking to get something to happen here. Quick shot. That's going to float wide left. Hit the back wall. Steel right there trying to put some pressure on. Seliger in the mix, up to the point, held, quick shot down, deflected up high, Stifter pushes it forward. That's where the Bombers will take it. They've got it on their tape far side. That's going to go all the way to the far side. Russell gets back. She gets spun around. Again, another one. Chorak comes out. She's going to cover and save. Chorak coming out of the crease, taking away that angle. Here we go, defensive zone draw, 2:20 left in this one. Off the draw, gets pushed here to the near wall. Steel will come away with that one. Chip off the wall. That is not going to have the juice to be icing, so Bombers will get there first. Hines really giving chase. She wanted to get to that one. Webster sneaks in there, can't quite get a stick or a boot on it. Adrian's manages to slow down the rush. Now Webster will take it and pull. She's back down in the offensive zone, looking to try to get it from the middle. Pulled off the tape from her from behind by the Bombers. So Webster will retreat to the blue line. Webster, Adrian patrolling that blue line. Rosine waiting for that pass in front of the net. Doesn't make it through. Too many bodies. Girls trying to make something happen. Rosine down into the near corner. She's got Hines in the middle. Hines looking to get it loose on the side. Sticked away to the corner. Webster sneaks forward, pulls it up the wall rather. Tries to throw it to the middle. Chase for a collapsing Bomber, maybe able to pull it. Still, Webster manages to fight for it, get it back to the middle, floats all the way across. 1:18 left in this one. Again, rinse and repeat. Here we go. Getting by defenseman. Three of their 4 goals just from charging those defensemen on the blue line. Defensemen not just pumping it down in the zone, unfortunately. I think Steele, I'm not not sure. One of the teams opting for to use their timeout. Yesterday was 3-2, today 4-3, same. Yesterday was a minute 19, today's a minute 7. We'll see if Coach Emma pulls the goalie again. No offensive zone draw on this one. You'd like to see that. The draw, they're going to pull the goalie. Chorak's sitting on the bench. So similar yesterday, Riveters had a speedy team, so did the Bombers. So at this point, you really got to win this draw, push into the offensive zone. Well, we won the draw. Can we get into the offensive zone? Fighting for it. Steele trying to just gum it up here, push in front. Bombers just trying to get it down. I'm just going to stop right here in front of us. I'm going to make somebody sick. Bombers come away with it. They're pushing to that outside edge. Crosby can't get there. Stifter down there in the mix as well. Far side. Ooh, two players hit that back wall hard. They're both up and moving. That's good. 36 seconds. We'll get an icing call. That'll put Chorak back in net on the defensive zone draw. Steele can win the draw and get downhill, we should see Chorak skate off, I would think. Off the draw, let's see. Steele trying to push forward. Bombers just trying to keep it in the offensive zone. They have 30 seconds to kill to come away with this one.
Hurry up, Pete!
We're going to get it. Nope, we're going to see a tip. Chorak should be ready to skate up. She was not looking at the bench. And now she's, I don't know what's going on there.
Come on, girl.
Off screen with Chorak coming off halfway, then stopping, not allowing the sixth attacker to get on for the steal. And it's going to be too little too late for the steal. So another tough one. Losing that one with about 2 minutes left. Yesterday it was 2:10. Good competitive games. You'd like to come away with a win in this weekend, but another 1-goal loss. We play tonight 4:45, I think.